What are you doing, little dog? Huh? What you doing? Huh? It's okay. Hi. It's okay. I know. I know. We weren't planning this, were we? I know. It's so different. Hi, guys. Let me figure this out. I haven't done this on my laptop yet. Hi, Tammy. Can you guys, like, see and hear me okay? Let me know. I'm trying to figure this out. Hi, Kylie. The dog's like, what are you doing? Go say hi. You're not saying hi. Oh, there we are. Oh, okay. That's much better. Yeah. It's black. Okay. Let's see. Let me figure this out. Nope, that's not it. No. Okay, let me look at this. I'm sorry. Thank you. Oops. Hi, Charlene. Okay, 1 second, guys. I'm not sure how we do this on here. Okay. I don't know why it's not on here. Let's see. I'm sorry, guys. Is it on now? Oh, is it? The cat came, that's why. Sorry about that, guys. I literally realized that, like, I haven't done this on my laptop at all. So your girl installed everything on her own without Nate. There is hope yet. Cool. Hi, guys. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm on like kind of a lag, which I do recall that being like a normal thing before. Hi, Marcia. I was just talking to you on the old Instagram. I hope it's okay. I know my lighting's not great, and it's probably not going to get too much better, too, because it's crazy outside right now. I just thought I'd pop in. I'm bored. The kiddo is actually at the grandparents now. Got through the first week of this whole distance learning thing, and Nate's at work and I'm just chilling. But I know a lot of people have like reached out wanting to know if we're in California, which our state is like on fire right now. And it's so crazy. I am safe. We are completely safe. Where we live in the Central Valley is, we call it the pit. And so there's not really, out of all of the fires, and I guess there's like over 500 in California right now, which is insanity. Um, our direct area, there isn't any, but because we call it the pit, the valley, all the smoke comes here and settles. And so we've gotten like word that we're almost to the like really, really unhealthy stage, like the hazardous stage. We're not quite there, but we're getting there. And so it's so crazy because it should still be like sunny out, and it's not. And it's just, it looks completely like Stephen King's The Mist. It's crazy. Um, yeah, so we're good, but it's supposed to get worse this weekend, even. And that's not fun. So not only are we all in quarantine, but yeah, now we can't even like go outside. By the way, little dog, did you say hi? What, did you say hi to them? Oh, okay, okay. My bad. You're fine. You're fine. So you hear the other ones out there. So wow, okay. You were evacuated and you're in the South Bay area. That's so scary. Just stay safe. I know it's like, where do you go too, Crazy. Crazy, crazy. I mean, it's a lot, guys. It's a lot. It's not good. But we're good. We are good. Um what else I was going to give you an update on too? I don't know. But I just thought I'd come say hi too, cuz I'm just alone doing nothing. But I'm not mad at that either. But what are you guys doing tonight? It's popping Friday night because, like, days don't even matter anymore, right? I'm sorry, you're on my lap. I'll try to quit wiggling. I'm sure it's super annoying. Yeah, no kidding. Cannot catch a break. It just seems like what's next? One thing after another, right? It's nuts. It is nuts. Where are you working at? Um, but yeah, I feel like from what I know, it sounds like so many people all over the, states right now are, doing the whole distance learning thing. I mean, maybe there's some places where kids are totally back to school and it's normal, but hey, Allison. Um, but yeah, most of California, from best of my knowledge, we're all starting in on this whole, online schooling, and it's definitely an experience, that's for sure. I will say though, being positive about it, like, it's incredible to me how far technology has come and what we are actually capable of doing online now. It's unreal. But we're all, as students, as teachers, as parents, as everyone, like, just learning how to do this all at the same time. And so that's where it's really an experience. So Tammy, I have to say, like, she asked if our son is, how's he liking it, and there's parts that he's actually really enjoying, and I'm so proud of him. Like, really, he handled it like a champ. I'm over here pulling out my hair, but it's more of when things start to go wrong with technology, even like starting on here. I mean, figuring it out, right? And these kids have to sit and like just kind of be there when nothing's keeping them, their attention and stuff. I'm like, oh my goodness. So that part's a little tough, but he's doing really good with it so far. He really is. Aww. Yes, you have to have all those items in your cart for Thrive. That's awesome. It's funny you say that though now because I literally just did a Thrive order this last week. It'll be on Sunday's vlog. But let me just say, it's really not like I got a whole bunch of stuff, but I did stock up on the jams, the fruit spreads. They let you put five. I put five. That's awesome though. Love Thrive. I feel like I haven't like ordered from there in a while. I have to say too, with everything going on when this all began, and remember when like getting toilet paper was like not going to happen and you could not find it anywhere? Thrive came through. That's where I got a bunch of it from in the beginning. Aw, Dawn. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That is, yeah. Okay, and Philadelphia area too. Hi, Carly. Sorry, I feel like it might be lagging a little bit. I'm not too sure. I think right now in general the internet is just really mad. like the services like AT&T is what we have and Comcast and all of them out there like they're just like can everyone stop? I'm sure. Evie, hi Evie. Aw. Hi, Jeremy. Imperfect Foods. I would love to. I'm on their list. I actually got like added to their like notify me when it's in our area. It's unfortunately not in our area still, which is so weird to me because why not? We have tons and tons of grocery stores. It could totally work. And I love the concept of it. So I remember months back, I totally like got on the email list, but I actually checked it too. I don't know, a couple months ago maybe, and it was still not in our zip code. That's really cool. But I follow even some people on YouTube too that use it and they love it. I haven't heard anything bad about it. Hey Sandra, how you doing? Yeah, but I'll definitely when it does become available, it will be something I definitely try out for sure. For sure. Yeah, I feel like though seriously, the internet right now is just like on complete overload. Little dog, I know, I know. Sorry if you guys hear that outside. There's someone's dog yapping. Just got back from Oklahoma. Where did you, why? With family? Friends? How's traveling right now? That's something that, like, I just can't even imagine, like, dealing with airports. I mean, you guys know me, it's my biggest fear just to begin with. So, there's that. But seriously, traveling right now must be, like, a whole other experience with everything the way that it is. Yeah, I'm really surprised with the imperfect foods thing. Like, I really am. I don't see why. We have seriously so many. Can you see him? Oh, sorry. Can you see him? I know. I know. It's hard. Yes, it's hard being you. um, yeah, but seriously, we have so many, and I just don't see why we can't have it. Oh, you know what's Janera, I actually saw that Costco apparently has the okay, let me say it right, the Alpha Foods plant-based chicken patties, I think it is. And ours doesn't carry those. So I wonder if maybe yours has that. I know. Don't you see? We're talking to our friends. Do you have to take all the attention? Okay. Okay. Little bear, always around. Oh, yeah. I just like flying in general right now just seems like so unnerving of just being around that many people and just all of the, protocols and stuff. And how do you stay 6 feet apart on a plane? You know? Do they do that? I don't even know. Luckily, like I said, I hate flying. So for me, I haven't even looked into it. Oh, so your Costco had the Dr. Prager's one. See, that's a brand gosh, I only find that pretty much at Whole Foods and Sprouts, I believe. It's interesting to me. I feel like most Costco's have kind of the same things, and it seems like more and more now we're seeing that like there's different ones, Or I mean different items at different Costco's. Which is good and bad. It's like it's cool there's so much variety, but then at the same time, like I tell you go get it at Costco, you expect it to be at Costco. Yeah. Hi Chantrice, how you doing? I love when you tag me on Instagram with your creations. Marsha, that's been like my biggest fear with like just in general with all of this. Like, I mean, no one knows until it happens to them how they're gonna react personally if you were to get, sick with this virus right now. But more so, my fear is like getting it and giving it to someone that does have like a really hard time with it. I would feel so bad. Oh, I appreciate that. That's awesome. I know I didn't even give a heads up at all, but I was just like, you know what? I'm gonna pop on, see if anyone's bored like me. Oh, sorry, Tammy, I didn't see your comment. He is a Chihuahua slash Dachshund. He's both. He's my little mix. Oh my goodness, Julia, you should always reach out. That's what Bear said. But I love getting to know you guys. Seriously, I really do. I mean, I appreciate that you've been like with us for that long, but we like to get to know you. Aw. So, Marcia, that brings up maybe that's what I was going to talk to you guys about. I think most of you already follow me on Instagram already. If you don't, it's Center Kim 10, like center as in like the middle center, KIM 10. And I had posted last night, I was having myself a moment, and I was like, I know. I wanted your guys' feedback. Like, do you think a Peloton is worth getting? But that's also coming from a girl that like I actually love going to the gym. I really enjoy it. It doesn't take much to convince me to go. And but working out at home is so tough for me. Like I don't like working out in my living room. I don't like it. I don't know why. I just am not into it. And you guys know again if you've been following that like I on Instagram, I try to post like when I'm going out for like runs and stuff every morning, right? It's kind of my norm. And I haven't been able to do that now since Wednesday, I believe, which feels just so weird in itself because I make that like my norm, especially Monday through Friday. It's my thing based on the way everything is. And like seriously guys, I can't go outside right now like for long periods of time at all, and in fact they really do want us to just stay inside like as much as possible. So on top of that, with like running too, there's just no way because the smoke right now is so bad. It's so creepy, it's eerie. And so I haven't been exercising this week as much as I normally do, and it just feels awful. So then I'm like, okay, should I bite the bullet and get a Peloton and do the thing. And getting a lot of feedback from you guys, which has been great, is I didn't even know that you can test out the app first through Peloton and then decide if you want to, get the bike and stuff as well. So that's kind of cool just to test it. And then I guess there's lots of other workouts that it offers, so that's awesome too. Obviously, it's a very expensive thing, and it's just like in the back of my head, I'm like, okay, I know I would like to stay active. I know I'm into fitness and stuff now, but I also know that when the gyms open back up, that's where I want to be. I want to go back to that, and I don't really want it at home. But in reality, I have no idea when that's going to be. But then even talking to Nate, he's like, at the end of the day, if you really want it, then there you go. But, you can get back outside and the weather will get better because it's also 105 degrees here, which does not make running fun at all. And, these fires will, go after so long, and things will, get a little more back to normal of being able to go outside. So I know deep down I need to just kind of hold on through this, but I don't like that. You guys know my patience is not like the best quality of mine. But yeah, so yes, I'm still active, but not where I'd like to be. But I think a lot of us can say that. My kid just texts me. That's right, my kid just texts me. He said good night. Again, he's at the grandparents right now. He was excited. That was his thing for finishing the school week, go over there Friday. Let me tell my kid good night via text. Anyway. Hi, Kat. I don't go live too often. It's just tough a lot of the times with just noise of different things going on. But because I was alone tonight, I thought, why not? And then Betty asking if I can set up a dedicated spot. So here's the thing that sucks too. I'm just gonna complain to you guys for a minute here. So I think it was literally last Vlogmas, if I remember correctly. So in December of last year, we decided we're going to get some gym equipment. We got some dumbbells, got a bench, got a few other things. Nothing crazy, but got, some stuff. And set up Nate's office area with that. And that was going to be our workout from home room. Then we just, like I said, I don't love working out at home, so we just weren't going to it as much. Although I do still have a pull-up bar. That could work. But then we signed up for the new gym where both Nate and I go. And we're like, you know what? Let's just get rid of this stuff. We do have the dumbbells still, but let's get rid of this stuff because we're just going to go to the gym. That's our thing. So we sold everything, I want to say, in February. And then the virus hit in March. So it's I had everything. I had it. And now I don't really have anything. And it's so hard to find stuff right now online. And even if you do, it's a month or two out from receiving it. And again, in the back of my head, I'm like, well, hopefully it'll, gyms will be open then. I know they won't, but I'm hopeful. So that's where I'm at. So it's I could make space. I had space, but now I can't get the stuff. I'm just complaining. And then you guys saw, I think, was it last week was Sunday's vlog. I showed going over to Evie and Jose, and Evie's on right now, to their house a couple times last week, and we were gonna kind of do that, and I brought my dumbbells there, and he had a barbell, and we're gonna make that work. Totally down for that. But then right now, again with the fires, we really shouldn't be doing that outside, which is kind of where you need to do it. And now with school, it's really tough to do that and have our schedules mesh, but we're gonna have to figure something out. No excuses. But that's kind of what happened this week with having to do that instead. So, sorry, I'll get off my soapbox about that though, but that's where I'm at. I miss the classes too. They're fun. Yeah, Marsha, and that's the other part too. It's like I feel like I've tried really hard in all of this to stay positive. I told Nate this last night too. I was like, I've tried really hard. And it's not fake. I've tried genuinely put effort into staying positive through this. And I feel like this week it just hit of like I just kind of was gave up on being positive. But when you do that, that doesn't really gain you anything either. So I'd like to go back to at least trying to find the good in things. I just had myself a week. But Evie, Austin's doing good. He's at the grandparents. He's excited. He gets to go tonight and tomorrow. So he's like, bye, Mom. But he did really good this week. I hope your kiddos, handled it too, because it's definitely an experience. That's for sure. Marsha, is it backed up too? I haven't even, I looked at their website last night, the Peloton website, but I didn't, go to see, how far it is out, but I'm not surprised. I'm not. And then I saw Peloton has a treadmill. It's also like $4,500. Girl, to run? Mm-mm. But I hear that one's pretty cool too. See, and Marsha, okay, I'm gonna get the app. We'll have to try this out. See, and you know me, I'm more into the strength stuff. I do cardio when I can, but I don't like it. Mm. I complain the whole time. Hi, Amari. If you see me moving down, yes, I know. I'm petting the dog. What are you guys doing this weekend? Is a weekend really a thing right now? I feel like we all say, and I'm guilty of it too, and we'll always say, oh, it's Friday, we're going into the weekend. I'm like, what does that mean? It doesn't matter right now, you know? But if you have anything going on, enlighten me with it, because I got nothing. By the way, for those of you that are on right now, I have not decided fully what I'm going to do this weekend for groceries, of where. But I was kind of thinking, again, based on everything the way it is, and apparently it's supposed to get really, really bad tomorrow and Sunday, the smoke and stuff. I was kind of considering, because I did Whole Foods, 2 weeks ago, and then I did Costco. Is that what I did? I did Costco and then I did Whole Foods. That's what it was. And I was thinking maybe doing a Walmart, grocery pickup thing. So I could do it online too and then just go pick it up, just stay in my car and do that maybe. But let me know. But see, I kind of want to do Sprouts too. You just said Sprouts. I was thinking about that. I'll see how bad it is as far as, the air goes and stuff. Shantrice, are you the 63 a month? Are you talking about the Peloton? I think that's for the you finance it and yeah, it's 60 something a month. Yeah, it's at the end of the day it's still a couple grand, isn't it? It ain't no joke. We do, EB. We get through it. I like that, Jody. It's very true. Head down, move forward. That's what I tell myself. I do. And I feel like literally this was the first week where I wallowed, and I don't like that. So, no, just that's what I say. Pull up your big girl pants and let's get it together. Love you, Betty. Stay safe. Stay healthy. I'll be over shortly, Kat. If you are making peach and blueberry cobbler, I will be there. Where do you work, Kat? If you don't mind saying. I'm always curious, like where you guys like. What's your story? What do you do? I actually had an elliptical. That was one of the other items too. Is I had a elliptical in the like workout room when we did that, and I totally sold that again back in like February, and now I wish I had it. And I'm telling you, it is like so hard to find anything. And then a few of you suggested doing like the Facebook like marketplace thing where you can buy from people selling stuff too. And I feel like right now a lot of people aren't selling a lot of stuff just because they need it now too. And yeah, so it's just tough right now. So funny how like most of the time you have to convince people to like get workout equipment and stuff, and here we are all now like give it to me. It's like gold when you find something. Kylie, you go to see your fiance? That's cool. You guys are like far apart. That's hard. Preschool teacher, bless your heart. So speaking of that, because I do feel like what I've heard anyway, I don't know 100%, but what I've heard is that there are some preschools um, that are like, even though we're in our area, we're doing the whole, again, distance learning thing all online, and pretty much every school has to do that. I've heard that some preschools are still, doing their thing in person. So are you still seeing kids in person too? But I get we're all in different areas and it's different everywhere. Oh, okay. That's nice, Sandra. I know. I wish we had it. Have a good night, Chantrice. Thanks for popping on. Talk to you soon. Keep tagging me on Instagram. I love it. I'm getting a text. It comes on my computer too, but do you guys remember, and this is for those that go way back too, but one of my bestest friends, he might pop on, I would be surprised, Andrew. um we did videos like gosh, maybe like my first or second year of doing YouTube. We did a bean boozled challenge. By the way, my kid brought that up. He's like, I want to do the Bean Boozled challenge. And I was like, I'll buy them for you, but I'm not doing it again. I'm not doing it. But me and Andrew did that. But anyway, he just texted me and this is what it was. He wants to know, I don't know if you guys can really see that, wants to know if I've tried these pigless pork rinds. Weren't these by Pig Out? He's vegetarian, by the way. Mostly vegan, but vegetarian. Um, I bought a 4-pack. Where did you get them? Did we try these guys? Did we on wasn't didn't we do like a pork rind thing in our last vegan cuts box? Am I wrong on that? I'm gonna see where he got them. Where did you get those? But I love him. But he's far away. He's in a different state. But we've been best friends since high school. You open back up. Sorry, I kind of missed that. We opened back up after being closed in March. Opened on June 1st. Now fully open. Okay, for preschool. Melissa, yeah, that's the thing too, is a lot of places. So originally, with this whole distance learning thing where we are, it was originally proposed, and we even got, as like parents and staff, I guess, got to do it too, of like voting on like, would we be comfortable doing it or not, of doing like 3 days on campus and then 2 days at home, or even 2 days on campus and 3 days at home. And that was, I think, back in early July. We voted for that, and like they sent that out for us to vote on, and then I think it was like, I think that passed to do like the part part, each way. And then about 3 weeks after that, the governor was like, no. So then it turned into completely online. But I've heard some places are doing that. My only thing with it, although I did vote for it to do that, to have it be 3 days there and 2 days at home, does that really do much? You know what I mean? Like, you're still putting a big group of people together, whether it's 3 days or 5 days. You know what I mean? But I get just trying to start somewhere. Like I said, we voted to do that. But the more we thought about it, I'm like, what's the point? you know? Yeah, you remember Andrew? Oh, I love that. We did a BFF tag, I think, too. But again, this was like 3 or 4 years ago. But he usually comes to town because his family still lives here. Usually once a year for sure, but he didn't make it this. It's like Christmas time usually, and he didn't make it this last year. I was bummed. I can definitely, Marsha, do more instant pot recipes because what's funny is, although I kind of make basic things a lot of the times, I feel like I did not use that instant pot for so long. Like, not a lot. I just never really went to it. And now I use it like 3 times a week. Seriously. So I can definitely do that. Did you catch the one that I did, I think, a couple weeks ago? I shared it on, was it last week? Everything's a blur. But last week I shared like those Mexican style beans. Girl, so good. They're so good. I made them again this week. They're awesome. Um, Let me scroll back up. Sorry. Actually, Jody, I totally got some resistance bands. They worked out really well too because they're over at Jose's right now. I took them there last week, and I got them on Amazon. They were like $20, and they are hardcore. Like, they are no joke. They're almost a little too rough, but they're like a light, medium, and heavy, they call it. And I had Jose use the heavy one, me use the medium, and Evie use the light, and it was perfect. So I will definitely incorporate those for sure, because even just doing squats with those, or gosh, anything with bands, whole other level for sure. And that, at least you can find that kind of stuff still like on Amazon and get it, quickly. Aaron, hi. This is a good one, guys. You can all pop in on this one. How would you deal with a spouse who isn't into health and fitness and doesn't support your goals? That is so hard. And you know what? It just kind of like triggers in my head to hearing a lot of feedback from you guys of people. It just kind of made me think of it, that people who want to go vegan personally, but then their family doesn't want to or doesn't want any part of it. They're like, you do you, but leave me out of it. It just kind of makes me think of that. And really, all I can say is that would be so, so hard. That's the truth. It's like, how great of advice can I really give you? It would be hard. But just like fitness in general, I feel like, I always say this, and I'm struggling myself this week, and that's why I gotta, again, pull up my big girl pants and get it together, because no one's gonna do it for me, right? But there's a difference between motivation and discipline. Motivation will come and go, but discipline is discipline. It is what it is. And if you have discipline, no matter what's going on the outside, then you got it. You know what I mean? I think it would make it so much easier if you had support, you had someone who wanted to do it with you. But at the end of the day, you kind of have to just grab the bull by the horns and do your thing. And my theory is lead by example. As soon as you start seeing a lot of results, as soon as you start feeling a lot better and having better energy, that just feeds other people that are around you, and that, makes them want to possibly dive into what you're doing. You know, when you see something good working out for someone, what do? We kind of want what they have. And hopefully it's a positive thing, of course. But you know what I mean? But it's hard. I'll be your support though. I love you, Marsha. Cat, the ones that the resistance bands that you can like connect to things, and oh my goodness, they're hard. They're super hard, but they're great. They're a great workout without true weight, you know? Hubby eats like a child. Ah, yes. That's awesome. Gosh, honestly, it sounds so similar to Nate in so many ways. I mean, he hasn't lost 100 pounds entirely yet, but he's lost almost. And you know, it took a lot. It took a lot of seeing a different way and believing that it could work. And eventually, he really dove into the lifestyle, and once he started feeling the benefits of losing weight and having more energy, it really is kind of that snowball effect of you want more, you know. That's awesome though. Carly, I agree. I think that's a really good point too. It's like sometimes I think even a lot of people that, especially the ones that are newer to my channel too, I sometimes like I don't like to use the word like criticism because I don't take it that way at all. I think it's a common thing that people would assume about a vegan channel of like, Kim, why don't you talk more about this and this and this, and the the more harsh side of being vegan, of the things that you hear, or just, you know, the things about the animals and just all that comes with the hate too. As much as I love animals and I love being vegan for animals, sometimes when we push that at people, their guard immediately goes up because they feel personally attacked because they're not doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? And so for us, it's like we just like to be normal because we are normal, but we like to live normal and show that you can be vegan and be normal. You don't have to be there. But I still love the people that are there too, you know? We need both. So that's why we're just kind of the other side. Hi Tina. Yeah, Marsha, that's the thing is like we just I sometimes people will say too that like I can't believe your channel hasn't like grown more and this and that, and I'm like, guys, I think it would be cool if it was huge, but yet I don't too. Like I love what I got with you guys. Like I love it. And I don't know, it just I like to keep things simple. I don't really go with all the trends, and I just stay in my lane, do be normal, live my life. And we just feel so like blessed that you allow us to do that and you're still here for us, and it's just really cool. Why would I screw that up? You know? It's the dog's bedtime. He keeps nudging under the pillow that you're on. I appreciate that, Melissa. And it's, you know, it's still not to say though that like I couldn't push it a little bit more. Not push, because again, we don't want to do that, but like talk about things more. But it's just it's tough sometimes, you know, of you don't want to feel invasive to people because it's just not our purpose at all. Oh, girl, do you remember though? Like that you eat like I do and don't push crazy cleanses and stuff like that. But when you said that though, it reminded me. Do you guys remember again? This was like years ago. We did like well, hold on. We attempted to do a juice cleanse, and I remember I did a video of like filming all the juices we made. And don't let anyone fool you. That was an 8-hour process. It was ridiculous. And I think we made it like a solid 8 hours. I mean, we killed it. It's supposed to be 3 days. Didn't happen. Didn't happen. I can't. I just can't. Like, no, we are meant to chew, and that's what I'm going to do. Don't get me wrong, though. I think a juice is good every now and then, but we ain't got to cleanse our souls with it. You know? Hi, Caitlin. Right? Do you remember that though? Oh my gosh. That was a while ago. Sometimes, because I remember I bought a bunch of those big mason jars to do it. And sometimes I have all those mason jars up like on my top shelf. And sometimes I'll use them to store stuff. Hi, Jazz. And sometimes I like eyeball them and I'm like, you. Ugh. It's no good. Yeah, Jody, we're here for the normal vegan folk. I swear we exist. You just don't see them much. That's funny. Yeah, see, I think making juices is actually awesome, but it just doesn't have to be our only form of, eating. But actually, Nate, I'm telling you, he swears by those the like juice shots, those like turmeric ones and then like the ginger shots. He loves them. I'm not really into I'm not like against them, but I'm just not as into it. But he loves it. He crazy. You know what, Carly? I have. You know what's crazy? It just reminded me too. I think I might even have I dare I say it, but I might even have a meat lasagna recipe. I swear I did one. Cuz again, I started my channel when I wasn't vegan. Not it wasn't for too it was only a few months. But I think I did one on there. But with that said, I do have one vegan lasagna one on my website, but it's been a while. It's been a long time. I haven't showed it recently at all, and I think it's a great one. But I'm going to knock my own recipe here for a second that it's not super traditional, but it was good. It was. That's actually what it looks like, if you can see that. Um, but yeah, it's under my food, under dinners, under lasagna. But it's just it's not traditional. And now I made it a long time ago, and I feel like now there are so many like the impossible meat alternative. I could make one that's a lot more traditional. You know what I mean? So I have not recently. I'll have to do that because I love lasagna. I'm into that. It's right, Jody. That's my kind of juice. Speaking of which, that's what I was going to tell you guys too. Dang it, I forgot in the beginning, but it doesn't matter. That's okay. But it reminded me when you said wine. So, Nate and I's anniversary is September 3rd, which happens to be a Thursday. I looked today, which isn't next Thursday, but it's the following. And I was thinking it would be fun. I've actually had some requests for it too. But I thought it would be fun to do a couples Q&A, so we'll keep it to like relationship related questions. for us, just in light of it being a 15-year anniversary. How crazy is that? 15 years. But we could do, while we're doing that Q&A, we could do a, like, I was thinking, I literally text Nate this today at work, of like five, maybe like five different vegan wines, and like kind of go over them and what we do and don't like, and kind of like share that with you. I thought that would be kind of fun to do. Let me know if that's something you're into. But if you do want to see that, I'm thinking I'll probably, maybe once or twice in the next couple weeks, probably over on Instagram, I'll do a thing where you guys can like leave your questions, because it's just a lot easier to pull them up that way, all in one spot. But that's what I was thinking. I thought that'd be fun. Um 15 years. My God. But I will say, wine, vegan wine, although I gotta say, Total Wine now, where Nate works, they have actually made like a dedicated section now to like a vegan section, which is really cool, because unfortunately, and I'm being honest with you guys, we're not always perfect with it ourselves, of like only consuming vegan wines. It's very hard, and so many of them aren't. And you just don't even think about it, because I didn't know for the longest time that wine even couldn't be vegan. I thought it was just a grape, right? It's part of like the filtration process and stuff. But anyway, like, we thought it'd be cool. And I literally text Nate, and he's like, that sounds awesome. When do you want to film it? And so he has time to pick out different ones, different variety. So we don't have just like all whites or all reds or whatever. But that was the idea. How long have I been vegan? It's been what, guys? Like 4-ish years now? Crazy, huh? But it's sometimes like that. It doesn't stick with me, like, oh, on this date, or vegan 4.5 years or 4 years or 5 years or whatever. Only because I feel like the first, well, even now, sometimes you just mess up because you miss something, right? But in that first year, for sure, it's so like hit and miss of like learning, that it's like, oh wait, that wasn't vegan, oh wait, oh oops. So have I really been truly vegan that long? No, but kinda, 4-ish. That's a good idea, Jody, with the celery. Melissa, do I watch Selling Sunset on Netflix? No, why haven't I even heard of this? Thank you, Sandra. Why, why don't I know this show? If you heard that, it was the cat. And Mitzi, like, trying to be vegan, I think that's awesome. Like, just if I could go back and give myself even advice in that process, is it does not have to be overnight, and it even doesn't have to be perfect ever. Just even trying, and just making even small, substitutions to what you would normally do, is incredible. It's awesome. I remember going through like a true kind of like depressed stage, because I'm that girl though that's like all or nothing. And hindsight, I don't think going vegan should be all or nothing, especially in the beginning, because it is just so much. It is a lot to learn, and it's a learning curve in itself. So again, just easing into it, learning as you go, finding new recipes and trying them out, what you do and don't like. That's good. Hi, Michelle. That's what I'm saying, Marcia. Even just making an effort is such a huge difference. It really is. When you really think about it, one small change up to something you've done for years and years and years. Think about that. That's a huge difference. And like I said, you got us for support. So don't worry about anyone that tells you something else. Yeah. I agree, it was rough. Even doing a meatless Mondays in just to start, I think is genius. Like that's the way to do it. And I know so many people will say too, "Oh, just go watch this documentary and you won't ever eat anything that's animal again." Well, it's not that simple though. It's just whether that's how you feel, that's great, but it's not that simple to turn everything you once knew around overnight. It's just not. See? Smart. Hi, Annalisa. Yeah, I totally wasn't like planning this. I really wasn't, but I was alone for the night and I was like, well, I will see what my friends are doing. And I'm glad I did. How is Colorado right now? Hit me with it. What's the weather? It's beautiful, isn't it? Mm. We're just a mere 105. Actually, I mean, it's hot as hell, but like this, I think, was supposed to be like the last ish day of our heat wave, but it's 8:30 at night almost, right? This is what the weather app shows, guys. This is crazy. So it literally shows 85 degrees right now, which is cooler than it's been at 8:30 at night. And instead of it saying like cloudy or clear, it says 85 smoke. Isn't that nuts? It's crazy. Yeah. Fun. But today was 100 degrees. So my bad. It wasn't 105. But it was the rest of this week. It was like 109. Stupid. Oh, Carly, I can't. Oh, can't even imagine. That'd be awful. It's so weird to me the time changes, like from place to place. Girl, it's bedtime. It's been around 90 to oh. Okay, I'm kind of silly. Like I thought Colorado didn't get that hot. But then like you said you had a hailstorm yesterday too. Yeah, so I'm sure you've heard too, California, like literally the state is on fire right now. It's crazy. I seriously heard that there's over like 500 fires in California alone right now. But again, in the area directly that we are definitely getting a lot of smoke from it, but we are safe. We're not near them, which is good, but it's still it's just such a unnerving feeling, and just thinking of so many people that are affected truly is just makes you sick. Like it's just bad. No, well, we will be okay. It is just it is very hard to breathe, and supposedly this weekend it's like I saw a news alert before I popped on here actually that like if you thought today was bad, this weekend's not looking any better, and we're super close to being in the range of like hazardous versus just extremely unhealthy, but then hazardous. I'm like, well, that's fun. you know? Yeah, it's definitely it's so bad too that like these fires, so, sometimes I feel guilty of it too, of like thinking like, oh, it's so awful we're experiencing this. I can't believe it. Happens every year. This happens every year. And it but I will say it almost seems like every year it's worse. It's like how much more is there to burn? It's a lot. It's crazy. It is nuts. Oh, and then on top of that too, so again, it's been literally this again, if you keep moving, it's the dog's head trying to get under the pillow. But again, this was officially our first heat wave week. And PG&E was it has literally turned off people's power in hour increments because of trying to conserve right now. And it's like, I understand, like, obviously I get it. I get the big picture, but I'm like, we need our air. We need it, you know? I'm so sorry, Bear. I sorry. I know it's past your bedtime. It's a real thing. He doesn't, yeah. Now he's under my laptop. I get it. That's Carly, that's where I'm at. Like it's just I don't remember it ever being this bad, but maybe it has been. I don't know. Michelle, yeah, he's at work. He works late on Fridays and Saturdays typically. He usually gets home around like 10:30 or so. Um but he's doing good. He's doing good. It's hard cuz just even like at Total Wine, they of course have to wear masks. That's pretty standard now, right? But then gloves too and long sleeve shirts. He just feels so confined. And it's, like I said, really, really hot here right now. So it's just, when he gets home, he's pretty beat. That's for sure. But he's typically off, unless, again, things, schedule changes and stuff. But he's typically off on Sunday, Mondays. So he'll be off here pretty soon. One more day tomorrow. I think, don't hold me to it, but I think we're filming a vegan cuts box this weekend for next week, I think. Yeah. He kind of like gives you the stank eye and everything of like, what are we doing? Why is the light on? Oh, yes. Actually, guys, I will probably wrap it up here because I'm not going to lie, bedtime for the dog, but bedtime for me too. I've been staying up late. I don't really do that. So I got to get my sleepies. But I'm so glad you guys could pop on. I really, again, I'm sorry I didn't give much notice. I just kind of thought, why not, you know? But I hope everyone is healthy and safe and stay that way, please. And we'll have a Sunday vlog, Monday haul. I'm thinking Walmart or Sprouts since that was kind of the thing. And then I will be sure again, I think you all are, but be sure again you're following me on Instagram, and I will do soon like a thing for you guys to leave your questions. And we'll do that video. Yeah. Thanks for coming on, guys. I love you. Can you say goodnight before you go, Mimi's? Could you do it? Oh, okay. Good night, guys. Love you.